Right. We have been discussing lesson 4, prime in the books. We have discussed already how to record each and every transaction in the prime in the books. Then we have discussed ledger also. Think general ledger as well as sub ledgers. Sub ledgers further can be divided by two parts: debtors ledger and creditors ledger. That part we have discussed already. And think error correction as well as debtors and creditors reconciliation as well as band reconciliation. Also part of lesson 4. Today I'm going to discuss control account parts. Think control account we have to maintain in the general ledger. If there are more individual debtors and creditors, we have to maintain separate ledger for debtors and creditors. Think those are called sub ledgers. When business going to maintain separate ledger for debtors and creditors, we have to prepare only one ledger account in the general ledger. It is called control accounts. Therefore, control account, it may be debtor control as well as it may be creditor control. Think control accounts should be maintained if there are more similar ledger accounts. There are more individual debtors available, more individual creditors available. Therefore, all the individual debtors and creditors accounts should be removed from the general ledger, and we have to maintain separate ledger for debtors and creditors. For that, only one ledger accounts should be maintained in the general ledger. It is called control accounts. If it is for debtor, it is called debtor control accounts, and if it is for creditors, it is called creditor control accounts. Let's see the question number 1, relevant for debtor control accounts. There's only debtor control accounts. Think control accounts should be maintained in the general ledger. That given following balances were extracted from the books of Kasun for the month of January 24. It has given information only 1 month period. Think debtors and given the balances of sales ledger accounts. Think sales ledger accounts, it is equal debtors accounts. Sales ledger account, debtors ledger account. Think sales ledger accounts. Within brackets, it has given debtors ledger accounts. Individual debtors account, total value is given. Opening balance. Think debtor is asset. Normally we can see debit balance, but there may be credit balance. Think debtor asset. Balances available both sides. Debtor is asset. Normally we can see debit balance, but there may be credit balance. There may be credit balance. There are more debtors available. Some debtors available debit balance, and some debtors available credit balance. Right. Given transaction relevant for debtors also, think effect for debtor normally credit sales, sales return, cash received from debtor, discount allowed, bad debts, then dishonor checks, as well as interest charge from debtor. Debtors la වෙලාවට අපිට සල්ලි දුන්නේ නැති වුණොත් අපි interest එකක් charge කරන්න පුළුවන්. Therefore, interest charge from debtor also given. Right. They ask prepare the debtor control accounts for the month of January 24. Think control account, there's only 1 month periods. Balances available both sides. Normal debtor assets, we can see debit balance, but there may be credit balance. Right. Prepare the debtor control accounts for the month of January 24. Balances available both sides. Normally debtor is assets. Therefore, we can see debit balance. Therefore, debit side as a balance brought forward normally. Right. Prepare the control accounts. Debtor control accounts. Prepare T accounts. Think control accounts should be maintained in the general ledger. Debtor control accounts. Balances available both sides. Prepare like this ledger accounts. In data is assets. Therefore, asset account normally we can see debit balance. Think balance should be recorded debit side as balance brought forwards if it is given balances. That they ask debtor control accounts. First one, record balance property accounts. If there are more debtors available, therefore you have to maintain only one ledger account in the general ledger. You have to maintain only one ledger account in the general ledger. It is called debtor control accounts. That property accounts. Data is assets. Question number 1. Prepare debtor control accounts. Debtor control accounts. Record values in 1000. It is given values in 1000. If there are more debtors, prepare only one ledger account for debtors. Control account should be maintained in the general ledger. Control account should be maintained in the general ledger. Prepare T account like this. And given balances also, think debtor control account should be prepared for all the debtors. Individual debtors account not available general ledger. Control account should be maintained in the general ledger. Right, first one, record given balances and balance available both side, debit and credit side. Take those value as balance brought forwards. First one, prepare the ledger accounts. Think control account should be maintained in the general ledger. Right, first one, record given balances. Normal data is assets. We can see debit balance, but there may be credit balance. If it is given credit balance should be recorded credit side as a BBF. Control account should be prepared for all the debtors and for all the creditors. Right, first one, record given balances. Data is assets. And given opening balance 15,000 debit side, values in 1000. Therefore, if it is given balance debit side, it should be recorded as a balance brought forwards. As a balance brought forward debit side, value equal 15,000. And credit balance also given, it should be recorded credit side as a balance brought forwards. Data is asset. Normally we can see debit balance, but there may be credit balance. There may be credit balance. Think data control account. It is equal sales ledger control account also. On make sales ledger control accounts. First one, record given balances. Data control accounts. Think effect for data credit sales return, cash receipt on data, discount allowed, as well as bad debts. Given first one, total amount of sales journal. Think total amount of sales journal, effect for data increase, double entry, data control account debit, sales account credit. Therefore, total of sales journal is given 90,000, should be recorded debit side as a sales. Data account debit, sales account credit. And given sales return journal also total value, think sales return journal total value equal 6,000. Effect for data decrease, double entry sales return account debit, data control account credit. Therefore, think sales return, effect for data decrease, credit side as a sales return, as a sales return. Effect for data decrease, credit side. Next one, receipts, checks and cash from data. Think cash receipt from data as well as check receipt from data, 61,000. Cash account debit, data account credit. As a cash, value equal 61,000. Think check receipts as well as cash receipts both effect for data decrease, data account credit as a cash. It may be cash receipts or check receipts. Effect for cash increase, cash account debit, debtor control account credit. Next one thing, discount allowed also. Effect for debtor decrease, discount allowed account debit, debtor control account credit. Therefore, debtor control account credit as a discount allowed. Think discount allowed value equal 3000. Effect for debtor decrease, debtor's account credit. Think total value of discount allowed. Each and every debtor's total value should be recorded here, not individual value. Next one, return checks. Think return checks from check receipt from debtor. Think checks or cash receipts, cash account debit, debtor's account credit. Think about this one, very important. මේ තමයි check එකක් හම්බුනොත් වෙන දේ. If it has dishonor, it opposite side. Think cash account debit, debtor's account credit, checks or cash receipt from debtor. If it is dishonor, debtor's account debit, cash account credit. Therefore, very important that part. Dishonor checks value equal 8,000. So dishonor checks value equal 5,000. Double entry, cash account credit, debtor's account debit. Here's a cash. Within bracket dishonor. Within bracket dishonor. Dishonor checks or check returns. Within brackets check return. Think check return. Check return double entry, cash account credit, debtor's account debit. That is the reason here should be recorded as a cash. You can check එකක් හම්බෙනකොට cash account debit, debtor's account credit වෙනවා නම් ඒක return වුණොත් ඒක අනිත් පැත්තට යන්න ඕන. Debtor's account debit, cash account credit. Therefore, here should be written as a cash, but within brackets check return. It is equal dishonor check also. Next one, contra entry. Think contra entry of debtors in the sales ledger. Again, creditors in the purchase ledger. Contra entry can same person available as a debtors and creditors. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි ගෙවන්න තියෙනවා යාට, එයාගෙන් අපිට හම්බෙන්න තියෙනවා. ඒතර අපි කරන්නේ settle කරලා දානවා ඒක. Contra entry. Effect for debtor decrease as well as other side creditors also decrease. Set of same person available as a debtors and creditors. අපි ගෙවන්න ගානකුත් තියෙනවා, එයාගෙන් අපිට හම්බෙන්න ගානකුත් තියෙනවා. ඒතර අපි කරන්නේ ඒ දෙක settle කරලා දානවා. Contra entry. Effect for debtor decrease and other side creditors also decrease. Therefore, double entry, debtor control account credit as a creditor control. මොන මෙතන ලියන්නේ creditor control. Creditor control account debit, debtor control debit double entry. Within brackets contra entry. Think contra entry value equal 8,000. Effect for debtor decrease. Within brackets contra entry. Contra entry. Think same person available as a debtors and creditors. අපි ගෙවන්න ගානකුත් තියෙනවා එයාට, එයාගෙන් අපිට හම්බෙන්න ගානකුත් තියෙනවා. ඒතර අපි ගන්න settle කරලා දානවා. Contra entry. Effect for debtor decrease and other side effect for creditors also decrease. Next one, interest charge from debtor. මොනවා debtors ලාගෙන් interest එකක් charge කළොත් මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා බලන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ අපිට සල්ලි හම්බෙන්න තියෙනවා ඒගොල්ලෝගෙන්, දිගටම දෙන්නේ නැත්නම්, ගෙවන්න නැත්නම් පරාක්කු කරනවා අපි කරන්නේ interest එකකුයි charge කරනවා. වෙලාවට දෙන්නේ නැත්නම්. Therefore, effect for debtor increase. That is the income of the business. Effect for debtor increase. Interest charge from debtor. වෙලාවට සල්ලි ගෙව්වේ නැත්නම් අපි interest එකකුයි charge කරනවා. එහෙනම් effect for debtor increase, that is income. Here as interest income. Very important this part. Interest income effect for debtor increase. Think debtors available normally debit balance, but there may be credit balance. Some debtors available credit balance, some debtors available debit balance. Think about contra entry, very important. As well as check return, very important. Think check receipts, cash account debit, debtors account credit. If it has returned, it opposite side. And given closing credit balance also, closing credit balance, there are more There are more debtors and creditors, individual. Some debtors available debit balance, some debtors available credit balance. Therefore, credit balance it is given, closing balance 900. That value as a balance carry down as a 900. It should be recorded credit side as a balance brought forwards. That value should be recorded credit side as a balance brought forwards. Think some debtors available credit balance. Then calculate closing balance debit balance also. Some debtors available debit balance. Control account හදන්න debtors ලා ඔක්කොටම. There are more debtors available. සමහර කට්ටියගේ debit balance තියෙන්නේ සමහර කට්ටිය credit balance. Therefore, opening balance it is given both side, closing balance also same way. If it is given closing credit balance, brought forward credit side and balance carry down from debit side. Right now, take the debit side total amounts, take the same value credit side, difference value balance carry down from credit side to debit side. Take the answers, prepare the workings, think how to prepare control accounts. If there are more individual debtors and creditors, we have to maintain only one ledger account in the general ledger. It is called debtor control accounts. Think debtor control, calculate balances. Take the debit side total amounts. Debit side increase, take debit side total value and take the same value other side. Difference value as a balance carry down. Think how to calculate closing balance. Take the debit side total amounts. The debit side total amount equal debit side total amount equal 111,200. You have to consider this value also, debit side total amounts, and take the same value credit side and difference value as a balance carry down. Difference value as a balance carry down. Then difference value equal 20. From this value, deduct this value. Difference will be equal to 29,200 as a balance carry down from credit side to debit side. 29,200. That value should be recorded debit side as a balance brought forwards. Think debtors. Normally we can see debit balance, but there may be credit balance. Some individual debtors account credit balance available. Think opening credit balance also. Then very important contra entry as well as dishonor checks and interest charge from supplier customer. වෙලාවට අපිට සල්ලි දුන්නේ නැත්නම් interest එකක් charge කරනවා. Interest charge from debtor. Effect for debtor increase. Debtors account debit. Interest income account credit. That is income. Right, question number second one also same way. Try to answer question number 2. Same information, only numbers change. Think how to prepare debtor control accounts. Second one also same information. First one record given balances. Think balance available both side. Debit side as well as credit side balance available. Question number second one, try to answer. Prepare T account as a control accounts and record given balance as a BBF. Question number second one, same information like question number 1. Prepare data control accounts and record given balances as BBF. Think data asset normally we can see debit balance, but there may be credit balance also. There may be credit balance also. Therefore, prepare data control accounts and record given balance as a BBF. Question number second one. That prepare control account like this. Data is asset. Normally we can see debit balance, but there may be credit balance also. There may be credit balance also. First one, balance brought forward debit side. Data is assets. Think given debit balance open in 20,000 and credit side also given balance as a balance brought forward credit side. Question number second one. Opening credit balance is given 3,000. Therefore, credit side as a BBF. Think balances from the beginning. Then credit sales effect for data increase 50,000 and sales return effect for data decrease as a checks and cash receipts. Discount allowed is given. First one thing credit sales 150,000 as a sales. Think data account debit as a sales account credit. Record values in 1,000 to maintain understandability. Disclose values in 1,000 and given sales return also 12,000. Effect for data decrease credit side 12,000 as a sales return. As a sales return. Then receipts, checks and cash from data. Think cash receipt from data effect for data decrease. They have double entry data account credit, cash account debit. They have data control account credit as a cash. Think value equal 94,000. Should be record credit side as a cash. And think discount allowed also effect for data decrease. Discount allowed effect for data decrease. Discount allowed account debit, data account credit. Value equal 15,000. Next one, check returns from check receipt from data. Think check receipt from data double entry cash account debit, data account credit. When check එකක් හරි salary හම්බුනොත් cash account debit, data account credit. But if it has returned, think given return checks equal 10,000, that value should be recorded debit side as a cash. Cash account credit, data account debit as a cash within brackets checks return, within brackets return checks, within brackets return checks. Think as a result of check returns. First one thing cash receipt from data, cash account debit, data account credit. But if it has returned it opposite side, cash account credit, data control account debits. And next one, contra entry. Think contra entry means same person available as debtors and creditors. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි ගෙවන්න ගානකුත් තියෙනවා අපිට හම්බෙන්න ගානකුත් තියෙනවා. Same person available as debtors and creditors. Same person available as debtors and creditors. Think contra entry means same person available as debtors and creditors. 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 Think contra entry. If it for data decrease, එතර debtors account credit වෙලා creditors account debit වෙනවා. contra entry වලින් වෙන්නේ debtors ලත් අඩු වෙනවා creditors ලත් අඩු වෙනවා. Therefore given contra entry value equal 4000, double entry debtors account credit 4000 as a creditor control. Description as a creditor control. Creditor control. Within brackets contra entry. Contra entry. Think contra entry. Same person available as debtors and creditors. If it for debtor decrease, the debtors account credit as a creditor control. Next one, interest charge from debtor. ඔන්න මේ interest එක charge කරන්න හේතුව තමයි debtors ලා වෙලාවට අපිට සල්ලි දුන්නේ නැති වුණොත්. ඒගොල්ලෝ අපි interest එකක් charge කරනවා. If it for debtor increase, that is income of the business. Therefore, interest charge from debtor equal 1500, debit 1500 as a interest income. Interest income, that value should be considered as income. Then it is given credit balance also. In debtor normally we can see debit balance, but there may be credit balance. There may be credit balance. If it is given balance, think credit balance. Credit balance as a balance brought forward credit side. Think balance brought forward credit side. Credit balance as a balance carried down from debit side to credit side. From debit side to credit side. Right, normal debtors we can see debit balance, debtors assets. But if it is given credit balance as a balance carried down from debit side to credit side, then credit side as a balance brought forward, value equal closing credit balance 4000. Therefore, balance carried down from debit side to credit side 4000. Think how to record closing balance. Then we can calculate debit balance. Think debtor control account. If there are more individual debtors, you have to maintain separate ledger for debtors. It is called debtor control accounts. Right, debit side increase, take debit side total amounts. Calculate closing balance also, debit balance. Think balances available both side. Balance available both side. Everything debit side total amount equal 185,500. Take the same value credit side. Same value credit side. 185,500. Then difference value as a balance carry down. Difference value as a balance carry down. Everything difference value equal 57,500. 57,500, that is a closing debit balance as a balance carry down. That value should be recorded debit side as a balance brought forwards. Value equal 57,500. Think how to prepare debtor control accounts. Control account available in the general ledger. Effect for debtor increase, credit sales, as well as check returns, interest charged from debtor. But sales return, cash receipt from debtor, discount allowance, then contra entry, effect for debtor decrease. Think how to prepare debtor control accounts. If there are more individual debtors, you have to maintain separate ledger for debtors. For that, we have to maintain only one ledger account in the general ledger. It is called control accounts. Therefore, control account available general ledger. Control account available general ledger. Question number third one, relevant for creditor control. Read carefully third one. Question number 3, relevant for creditor control accounts. Think third one, relevant for creditor control. Read carefully question number third one. If there are more individual debtors and creditors, you have to maintain separate ledger for creditors also. You have to maintain separate ledger for creditors also. Effect for creditor credit purchase, purchase return, cash paid for creditors, discount receipts. Think how to prepare creditor control account also. Question number third one, read carefully. We have discussed debtor control account already. Think control account should be maintained in the general ledger. Double entry system should be applied only general ledger. And given total amount of purchase journal, purchase return, cash paid for creditors, discount receipts, and given contra entry also, and check return value also given. Creditor liability, normally we can see credit balance, but there may be debit balance. Think question number third one. There's creditor control accounts. Think about credit purchase, purchase return, cash paid for creditors, and discount receipts. Effect for creditors. Question number third one. Prepare T accounts as a creditor control. Question number 1 and 2 we have discussed already. But think question number third one, relevant for creditor control. Prepare T account like this. Question number 3, creditor control accounts. Credit is a liability. So this one, creditor control accounts. Creditor control accounts. Record balance in 1000. Credit is a liability. First one, prepare the T account like this. Then given balances also. It has given balances also. First one, record given information. Think credit is a liability. Normally we can see credit balance. But some creditors available debit balance. First one, record given balances. Given credit balance 13,000. Therefore, credit side as a balance brought forwards. As a balance brought forward credit side. And given debit balance also. If it is given debit balance, debit side as a balance brought forwards. Think balance available both side. Normally creditors we can see credit balance, but there may be debit balance. Then given total amount of purchase journal. Effect for credit increase, double entry, purchase account debit, creditor control account credit. Think purchase account debit, creditor control account credit, 160,000. Description as a purchase, name of other ledger accounts. Think double entry system. And purchase return also given. Purchase return account credit, creditor control account debits, value equal 6,000 as a purchase return. As a purchase return, purchase return account credit, creditor control account debits. Next one, cash paid for creditors 120,000. Cash paid for creditors 120,000. cash account credit, creditors account debit as a cash. Think cash paid for creditors. If paid for cash decrease, cash account credit, creditors account debits. And given discount received also 6,000, double entry discount received account credit, creditor control account debits as a discount received. Discount received is income, but effect for creditor decrease. Next one thing, contra entry of debtors ledger. Think contra entry of debtors in the sales ledger. Again, creditors in the purchase ledger. Think about contra entry double entry. Debtor control account credit, creditor control account debits. Same person available as debtors and creditors. ඒක අපි ගෙවන්න ගානකුත් තියෙනවා අපිට හම්බෙන්න ගානකුත් තියෙනවා. ඒතර අපි ගන්නේ මේක settle කරලා දානවා. Debtors account credit, creditors account debits. Therefore, contra entry, if it has given creditor control, effect for creditor decrease, debit side as a debtor control. Here description as a debtor control. Very important this part. As a debtor control accounts. Double entry creditor control account debit, debtor control account credit. As a result of contra entry, effect for creditor decrease as well as effect for debtor decrease. Here within brackets as a contra entry. Think about contra entry within brackets as a contra entry. Contra entry effect for debtor decrease. And next one given check return also given 6,000. Think about check return. Think checks or cash paid for creditors. Cash account credit, creditors account debits. Checks hari cash hari creditors වලට ගෙවුවොත් creditors අඩු වෙනවා. Cash account credit, creditors account debit. අන්න එක return වුණොත් එහෙම cash account debit, creditors account credit. The thing check returns effect for credit increase as a cash account debit, creditors account credit double entry. And given check return equals 6,000. Within brackets check return. Within brackets check return. Return checks. Think return checks. Cash account debit, creditors account credit. Checks වලින් ගෙවුවොත් මොකද වෙන්නේ? Cash account credit, creditors account debits. It opposite side. If it has returned cash account debit, creditors account credit. And given closing debit balance also. Think closing debit balance also given. Therefore, if it has given debit balance as a balance carry down from credit side to debit side. Here balance carry down and this side as a balance brought forwards. Think given debit balance creditor, normally we can say credit balance, but there may be debit balance. There are more creditors available, some creditors debit balance available. If it has given debit balance debit side BBF and balance carry down from credit side to debit side, then try to calculate closing credit balance also. Closing credit balance is not given, but it can be calculated that value as a balance carry down from debit side to credit side. Closing credit balance is not given. You have to calculate. Here value should be calculated. Calculate creditors credit balance. ඔය මේ ගානේ තේරුම් ගන්න ඕනේ debit balance එකක් තිබුණොත් මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ කියන එක. Credit is a liability. Normally we can see credit balance normally, but there may be debit balance. If it has given debit balance thing, how it records opening balance as well as closing balance. Think closing debit balance brought forward debit side and carried down from credit side to debit side. Then take credit side total amounts, take the same value debit side and difference value as a balance brought forwards. Credit side increase, take total value credit side total value equal Think credit side total value equal. You have to consider this value also. Total value should be calculated by considering this value also, 181,000. Take the same value credit side, 181,000. From this value deduct this value, difference value as a balance carry down. Think closing credit balance. They have difference value. They have difference value equal 32,500. 32,500. That value should be recorded credit side, 32,500 as a balance brought forwards. Think how to pay a credit control account also. Credit is a liability. Normally we can see credit balance, but some debtors, some creditors available, debit balance also. Control account should be maintained in the general ledger. Sub ledgers should not be maintained control accounts. Question of 5 and 5 also relevant for credit control. Fourth one gathering hadanna 5 will done. Question of 5. Prepare the T accounts. 5 hadan try karan. First one record given balances as a BBF. Think balance available both sides. First one record given balance. Credit control accounts. Think credit is a liability. Credit is a liability. Question of 5. It has given opening balance 43,000 opening balance credit side. Therefore, credit balance should be recorded credit side as a balance brought forwards. Prepare credit control account. Question number 5. And then debit balance also given. Some creditors available debit balance. If it has given debit balance as a balance brought forward debit side. Question number 5. Right, then credit purchase also given. Credit purchase, effect for credit increase. Think credit purchase value equal 580. 580,000 as a purchase. Think purchase account debit, credit account credit. Purchase account debit, credit control account credits. And given purchase return also 13,000. Effect for credit decrease, double entry, purchase return account credit, credit account debits. There should be record debit side as a purchase return. As a purchase return, effect for credit decrease. Double entry, purchase return account credit, credit account accounts debits. And given cash paid for creditors also, think effect for cash decrease, cash account credit, creditors account debit. Therefore, creditors account should be debit as a cash. Think about double entry. Total amount of journal should be recorded in the general ledger together with control accounts. And discount is also given 29,000. Think discount received account credit, creditors accounts, creditors account debit as a discount received. Think discount received account credit, creditors account debit, value equal 29,000. Double entry system should be applied. Next one, contra entry. Contra entry of debtors in the sales ledger. Again, creditors in the purchase ledger. Value equal 55,000. Value equal 55,000. Think double entry for contra entry. Debtor control accounts, creditor control account debits. Therefore, creditor control account debit as a debtor control. Within brackets contra entry. Think debtor control account credit, creditor control account debits. Within brackets contra entry. Next one, thing check return. Check return value of the check given by creditors 27,000. Think cash or checks paid for creditors double entry. Cash account credit, creditors account debits. If it has returned, it opposite side. Cash account debit, creditors account credit. Check return value is given 27,000. Should be record credit side. Effect for credit increase as a cash. Within brackets check return. Within brackets return checks. Think effect for credit increase. Cash account debit, creditors accounts credit. Checks වලින් හරි cash වලින් හරි ගෙවුවොත් cash account credit, creditors account debit වෙනවා. ඒවා return වුණොත් ඒක අනිත් පැත්තට යනවා. Creditors accounts credit, cash account debit. Next one, interest charged by creditors. මොන වෙලාවට ගෙවන්න බැරිනොත් අපිට interest එක ගෙවන්න වෙනවා. Interest charged by creditors. Effect for credit increase. මොන creditors ලා interest එකක් charge කරොත් ඒක අපිට ගෙවන්න වෙනවා. In this example given, interest charged by creditors also. මොන වෙලාවට ගෙවන්න බැරි වුණොත් තමයි interest එකක් charge කරන්නේ. Effect for credit increase should be record credit side. That is the expense of the business. On effect for credit increase, as an interest expense, that is expense of the business. Creditors ලාට වෙලාවට ගෙවන්න බැරි වුණොත් ඒගොල්ලෝ interest එකක් charge කරනවා. ඒකත් අපිට ගෙවන්න වෙනවා. Therefore, interest expense account debit, creditor control account credit. Then given closing debit balance also given. Think credit is a liability. Normally we can say credit balance, but there may be debit balance. Some creditors available debit balance 3,000. Therefore, as the balance carried down, value equals 3,000. It should be recorded debit side as balance brought forwards. As a balance brought forwards. Then can be calculate credit balance also. Take the credit side total amounts. Same value should be recorded debit side also. Difference value as a balance carried down. Think about very important contra entry and check returns as well as interest charged by customer. Interest charged by customer. Therefore, credit side total money equals 659. Take the same value debit side. 659,000 and difference value as a balance carry down. Difference value as a balance carry down. Therefore, difference will be equal 173,000. Therefore, here will be equal 173,000 as a balance carry down from debit side to credit side. It should be recorded credit side as balance brought forwards. As a balance brought forwards. Credit side. The value equal 173,000. 173,000. I think how to prepare creditor control accounts as well as debtor control accounts. Debtors and creditors control accounts. What is the theory? Control accounts should be maintained in the general ledger. Double entry system should be applied in the general ledger. Double entry system. And total amount of journal should be recorded. Balance is available both sides. Think credit is liability. Normally we can say credit balance, but some creditors available debit balance also. You have to know how to prepare control accounts. Sometimes they are separate question like this. Debtor control as well as creditor control. Think how to record balances. Contraint very important. Contraint can same person available as a debtors and creditors. ඉතර කරන්න අපි ගෙවන්න තියෙන ගාණයි හම්බෙන්න තියෙන ගාණ සෙටල් කළා දානවා. Settlement එක. Right now move to question number 10 වලට යන්න. Question number 10. Think there is a difference. Question number 10. They ask all the ledger account in the general ledger. All the ledger account in the general ledger they ask, as well as individual debtors account also. Sub ledgers. There are 5 debtors available. Question number 10, read carefully. 10th, read carefully. Relevant for debtors. They ask all the ledger account in the general ledger, as well as individual debtors account in the debtors ledger. Individual debtors account in the debtors ledger. That there are 5 debtors available. Janit, Marit, Nuwan, Sajit and Lalit. 5 debtors. And given opening balance, normally debtor asset, we can see debit balance. If it is given within brackets, those are called credit balance. When we brackets are credit balance. Debit balance total value should be recorded debit side as VBF, and credit balance total value should be recorded as a credit side as a balance brought forwards. And given total sales and percentage of credit sales also given. Percentage of credit sales. Total sales into percentage. Credit sales can be calculated. Think how to calculate credit sales also. And cash receipt from debtor is given, as well as sales return, discount allowed, as well as bad debts. From the beginning, you have to calculate credit sales. Total sales is given. Therefore, try to calculate credit sales by using percentage. By using percentage, try to calculate credit sales. And given percentage of credit sales, Therefore, from the beginning, try to calculate credit sales. They ask all the ledger account in the general ledger. All the ledger account in the general ledger. Right here, it has given percentage, question number 10. Total sales available here into percentage, try to calculate credit sales. මෙන්න මෙයා මුලින්ම හොයාගන්න. By using percentage, think 920 into 90%, 828,000. And 890 into 80%, value equals 712. Next one, 780,000 into 60%, 468. Next one, 670 into 80%, 536. And 820 into 70%, 574. Think effect for debtor only credit sales, but given total sales and percentage also given. Therefore, by using percentage, try to calculate credit sales. By using percentage. Now calculate total value each column. Think total sales and credit sales, cash receipt from debtor available here, sales return, discount allowed, bad debts. In the general ledger, you have to record total value. Therefore, calculate total values. Think how to maintain general ledger. Total value should be calculated. Opening balance is given debit balance as well as credit balance. You have to calculate debit balance total value separately. Think debit balance total value equal 13,000 plus 17,000 plus 12,000 plus 19,000, 61,000. Debit balance equal 61,000. And think credit balance it has given only 10,000. Therefore, credit balance equal 10,000. Then calculate sales also. Total value should be recorded in the general ledger. Therefore, you have to calculate total value. Think general ledger should be record total value 4,80,000. 4,80,000 total value. And calculate credit sales also total value. Credit sales, it total value should be record debtor control accounts. Therefore, you have to calculate total value. Think here total amount equal 3,118,000. Then calculate cash receipt from debtor also. Cash receipt from debtor total value. Think cash receipt from debtor total value equal 2,927,000. Calculate total value. They ask all the ledger account in the general ledger. Therefore, general ledger should be record total value. You have to calculate total value each column. That first one, try to calculate total value each column. Think double entry system should be applied only general ledger. Double entry system should be applied only general ledger. Then think total sales calculated already and credit sales also calculated. Then difference value equal cash sales. But think cash sales not effect for debtor. Cash is not effect for debtor. Effect for debtor only credit sales. Prepare working like this. You have to know how to maintain general ledger as well as debtors ledger. Then think here difference value. Total sales minus credit sales, cash sales can be calculated. Think total sales equal 4,080,000. 4,080,000 minus 3,118,000. Therefore, difference value should be considered as a cash sales. Therefore, cash is equal 962,000. Cash is equal 962,000. Therefore, this is the value should be considered as a cash sales. Difference between total sales and credit sales. Cash sales not effect for debtor. Think cash is effect for cash accounts. Like there's all the ledger account in the general ledger. All the ledger account in the general ledger. First one complete general ledger. Think double entry system should be applied general ledger. Double entry system should be applied general ledger. First one prepare the working like this. Think percentage of credit sales is given. Percentage of credit sales also given. Prepare working like this. Then think how to prepare ledger account in the general ledger. Prepare working like this. There's ledger account in the general ledger. As well as debtors ledger also there's. First one complete general ledger. From the beginning, you have to calculate total value each column. Right, prepare the ledger account, data control accounts, sales accounts, cash accounts, sales return accounts, discount allowed accounts, as well as bad debts. No need to prepare individual ledger accounts in the debtors ledger. Prepare the ledger accounts. That first one complete general ledger. Double entry system should be applied general ledger. Total value of journals will be recorded. Total value of journal. Therefore, you have to know how to maintain general ledger as well as sub ledgers. That prepare the ledger accounts. Prepare the ledger account, general ledger, as well as sub ledgers. Total value should be recorded. There are 5 creditors available, 5 debtors available. Therefore, in the debtors ledger, you have to prepare 5 ledger accounts. First one thing, how to complete general ledger. This side general ledger. General ledger. Prepare ledger accounts, debtor control accounts, debtor control accounts, sales accounts, sales return accounts, discount allowed accounts, bad debts accounts, as well as cash accounts. Prepare the ledger account in the general ledger. And debtors ledger, think debtors ledger, 5 debtors. මේ ගාන අපි හදමු million වලින්. To maintain understandability, disclose rupees million. Given values in, now it has given rupee value, can be disclosed values in 1000. Record values in 1000. Debtors ledger also same way. 5 debtors. Prepare 5 ledger accounts. Recognize separately general ledger as well as sub ledgers. 5 debtors available, prepare 5 ledger accounts. And prepare debtor list also. Think debtor list, 5 debtors. Recognize separately general ledger and sub ledgers. Sub ledgers further can be divided by 2 parts. Think in this example debtors ledger. Right, general ledger. Think double entry systems will be applied only general ledger. This one debtor control accounts. Debtor control accounts. Then sales accounts. Sales return accounts. Cash accounts. Discount allowed accounts. As well as bad debts. Prepare the ledger account, general ledger. Sub ledgers, individual debtors accounts. Think what Janit, as well as Malit, Nuwan. Individual values will be recorded. And Sajid, as well as Lalit. This one data list. Name as well as amount. Name and amount. Record values in 1000. 5 data available. Think how to prepare data ledger. As well as general ledger, double entry systems will be applied. Control account available general ledger, data control accounts. Think sub ledgers. Prepare the ledger account like this. Right, prepare the ledger accounts. Then think how to maintain general ledger as well as sub ledgers. Prepare the ledger accounts. Right now, complete general ledger. Think double entry system should be applied general ledger. That first one record opening balances. Given balance within brackets also. Right. Therefore, as a balance brought forwards. Debtor control assets. Debit balance plus value total amount should be recorded debit side as a BBF. And minus value also given, that is a credit balance as a balance brought forward credit side. Think balance, opening balance plus value, it total amount should be recorded debit side as a BBF, and minus value, it total amount should be recorded credit side as a BBF. Then total value should be recorded in the general ledger. Think credit sales calculate already. Total value equal 3,118. What's the double entry? Data conflict on debits as a sales. And sales account credit 3,118 as a debtor. Think data account debit, sales account credit double entry. Total value should be records. Then think cash receipt on debtor 2,927. Think 2,927 cash account debit, debtor account credit 2,927. Debtor conflict on credit as a cash. Cash account debit as a debtor control. Apply double entry system, total value should be recorded. Think credit sales, debtors account debit, sales account credit. Cash receipt on debtor, cash account debit, debtors account credit. Opening balance it is given both side. Plus value debit side BBF and minus value credit side BBF. Next one sales return 65. Effect for debtor decrease. Sales return account debit as debtor control. Debtor control account credit 65 as debtor. Debtor control account credit as a sales return. Think sales return account debit. Debtor control account credit double entry. Discount allowed also. Total will be equal 44. Discount allowed account debit as a debtor control. And debtor control account credit 44 as a discount allowed. Discount allowed account debit, debtor control account credit. Total value of journal should be recorded. And the bad debts also given, total value 46,000. Expense bad debts account debit as a debtor control. And debtor control account credit 46 as a bad debts. Think double entry bad debts account debit, debtor control account credit. But closing balance should not be calculated. Reason there may be credit balance also. Therefore, from the beginning, try to complete debtors ledger. Some debtors available credit balance. If it has given credit balance, those values will be recorded credit side as a BBF. Some debtors available credit balance also. But this is the way you have to maintain general ledger. Double entry system should be applied general ledger. But here single entry system. Think debtors ledger, there is no double entry. You have to apply single entry system, not double entry system. That complete debtors ledger also. Effect for debtor, like debtor control accounts. Balance should be records. Credit sales effect for debtor increase. And sales return, discount allowed, bad debts, cash receipts, effect for debtor decrease, credit side. In the general ledger, cash sales also should be records and given total sales and credit sales calculated. Difference of cash sales value equal 962. Think cash sales also should be recorded here. 962. Effect for cash increase 962 as a sales. Sales account credit 962 as a cash. Think cash sales not effect for debtor. Cash sales not effect for debtors. cash account debit, sales account credit. Then complete individual debtors accounts. Effect for debtor increase only credit sales. All other thing, sales return, discount allowed, bad debts, cash receipt from debtor, effect for debtor decrease, credit side. Right, first one, Janit think about as a balance brought forwards, Janit 13 debit side. Credit sales for Janit, first one complete Janit. Think credit sales 828,000 as a sales. And given cash receipt from debtor, think about Janit 821 as well as sales return, Janit 15 as well as discount allowed, think about Janit 11 as well as bad debts. Think bad debts, Janit is given 5. Effect for debtor decrease like that, single entry system should be applied. Effect for debtor increase only credit sales, but all other thing effect for debtor decrease. Cash receipt from debtor, sales return, discount allowed, bad debts. But cash sales not effect for debtors. Here should not be record cash sales. As a sales should be record only credit sales. Like that, opening balance debit side. Then think credit sales debit side. Credit sales only, not total sales. And cash receipt from debtor, sales return, discount allowed, bad debts. Complete like that. All the individual debtors accounts. Given total sales, but you have to consider only credit sales. Complete debtors ledger. 5 debtors available. Prepare 5 ledger accounts. Opening balance debit side BBF. Complete debtors ledger and prepare data list also. Closing balance also should be calculated. Think sub ledgers. Complete debtors ledger. Record balance. Then effect for data increase only credit sales. But all other thing effect for data decrease. But given cash sales also, think cash sales not effect for debtors. Cash is not effect for debtors. And think about Malit also. Think Malit opening balance debit side 17. Therefore, as a BBF debit side, And think credit sales 712 as a sales debit side. And think cash receipt from debtor 685 as a cash 685 as well as this sales return 14 as a sales return 14. Discount allowed 4 discount allowed 4 as well as bad debts is given 6. Think bad debts. Then you have to calculate closing balance also. Like that, all the individual debtors. No one opening balance 12 credit side BBF. And you have to consider only credit sales 468 as a sales. But given cash sales also and 455 cash receipt from debtor as a cash and sales return 11 as a sales return and discount allowed 10 as a discount allowed and bad debts also given 15. Bad debts is given 15. Bad debts 15. Sajid also 19 debit balance as a BBF. As a sales be record credit sales 536 and think cash receipt from debtor 490 as a cash and think sales return value equal to 12 if it for debtor decrease credit side discount allowed equal 5 as less bad debts it has given 8 as a bad debts. But think Lalit opening balance credit balance therefore credit side as a BBF opening balance credit balance then credit sales 574 as a sales debit side and think cash receipt from debtor 476 as a cash and sales return 13 as a sales return 13 and discount allowed 14 and bad debts value equal to 12. Then calculate closing balance. Calculate closing balance. Think summary of the ledger account, it is called debtors list. Debtor list, thing cannot be prepared trial balance. Reason there is no double entry in the debtors ledger. Single entry system should be applied debtors ledger. Take make a debit not a credit when in single entry system. Effect for debtor increase only credit sales, but all other thing effect for debtor decrease. Now calculate closing balance also and think how to prepare debtor list also. Take the balance Janit as well as Malit, Nuwan, Sajid as well as Lalit. Individual value. Think how to prepare data list also. Single entry system should be applied. Calculate closing balance. Normally we can see debit balance. If there is a credit balance, credit side BBF. Right now calculate closing balance also. Take increase side total value and difference value as a balance carry down. Normally we can see debit balance, but there may be credit balance. There may be credit balance. Calculate closing balance individual debtors accounts. Calculate closing balance individual debtors accounts. Prepare summary of the ledger account also. Data list. That calculate closing balance. There may be credit balance also. Take increase side total value. Janit credit side increase. Normal debtor debit side increase. But Janit credit side increase. They will take credit side total value. Janit credit side total value equal 852,000. Take the same value debit side. Then difference value 11 on a credit balance. As a balance carry down, here balance brought forwards. If it has given credit balance, it should be record list within brackets. On a list brackets. But Malik debit side increase. On Malik debit side increase, take the debit side total value 729,000. Take the same value credit side and difference value. Think difference value equal 20,000 as a balance carry down. That value should be recorded debit side as a balance brought forward. Debit balance should be recorded as a plus value. Think no one also take increase side total values. No one credit side increase. No one credit side increase 491. Take that value debit side. Difference value as a balance carry down. Then difference value 11,000 credit balance as a balance carry down. That value as a balance brought forward credit side 11. If it is given credit balance within brackets. Data is assets. Normally we can see debit balance. If they were credit balance should be recorded within brackets. But Sajid debit side increase. Take increase side total amounts. Take the debit side total amounts 555. Take the same value credit side. Difference value as a balance carry down 40. Balance carried down from credit side to debit side. That value balance brought forward debit side. If it is plus value, debit side 40. Think Lalit also debit side increase 574. Take the same value credit side and difference value as a balance carry down. Think closing balance equal 49. Debit balance 49 as a balance carry down. Debit side BBF. If it is debit balance, should be record plus value list. Think double entry system should not be applied debtors ledger. Single entry system. Therefore, take the total value. Plus value should be at minus value deduct. Think list total equal 87. But now think how to record control accounts. On the control account complete karene. Therefore, when calculate closing balance of debtor control accounts, think about list. If there were credit balance, Think credit balance it is given 11. There are two debtors credit balance available. අර බ්ලැකට්ස් වල අපි දාලා තියෙන බලන්න credit balance. මෙන්න මේ දෙකේ total එක control account එකේ credit balance එක විතර දාන්න ඕන අපි. There are two creditors credit balance available 22,000. මොන දැන් මේක කෙලින්ම balance කරන්න බෑ අපිට. If it has given credit balance it total value, think individual debtors accounts. Some debtors available credit balance. That value as a balance carried down from debit side to credit side. Closing balance, very important these parts. Debtors lage credit balance තිබුණොත් ඒකේ total එක මෙතන carry down කරන්න ඕන. As a balance carried down from debit side to credit side. Then balance control accounts. Now the debit side increase. Take that value credit side and calculate credit balance also. Debtor control account balance should be carried down. Try to calculate control account closing balance. Data is assets. Debit side take total value. Think data control account also. Debit side increase, take debit side total amounts. Calculate control account closing balance. Therefore, debit side total amount equal 3,201. Take the same value credit side. Then from this value deduct this value. Difference value as a balance carry down from credit side to debit side. Therefore, debit side as a balance brought forwards. Debit side as a balance brought forwards. Think here balance equal 109. 109. මෙන්න මේක හරිනම් equal වෙන්න ඕන අතන තියෙන plus value එකේ total එකට. නැත්නම් මේ දෙකේ difference එක එන්න ඕන list එකේ balance එක. බලන්න minus එකේ total එක තමයි මේ දෙන්නේ. හරිනම් මේක balance කරලා පස්සේ මේ එන balance එක equal වෙන්න ඕන plus value එකේ total එකට. Think plus value with total amounts 20, 40 and plus 49. It total amount equal 109. And here difference value equal this balance. మనం ఇది gap එක එනවා 87. Gap එක එනවා 87. Think how to maintain general ledger as well as sub ledgers. Think total value of journals should be recorded. Debtors ledger, there is no double entry. Single entry system should be applied. Single entry system. Double entry system should be applied only general ledger. But data control එකේ balance එක ගත්ත විදිය බලන්න. Some data is available credit balance, some data is available debit balance. Therefore, you have to prepare debtors ledger. Think debtors ledger, individual debtors account available. Debtors ledger, individual debtors account available. And think individual debtors account credit balance it has given. Credit balance. It total value should be records in the debtor control account also as a credit balance. Then debtor control account balance can be carried down. Think plus value total amount should be equal debit side debit balance, and minus the total amount equal credit balance. Think part of lesson 4, control accounts, general ledger as well as sub ledgers. You have to know how to prepare data reconciliation also, creditors reconciliation, band reconciliation we have discussed already, and think error correction also. Error correction, errors can be occur, there are 4 situations. මොනවාද වරදින්න පුළුවන් තැන් තියෙනවා 4ක්. When information recorded in the prime end books, එතන වැරදුනොත් දිගටම වරදිනවා. එතකොට සස්පෙන්ස් account එන්නේ නැහැ බලන්න. සස්පෙන්ස් account එකක් එන්නේ trial balance එක equal වෙලා නැත්තම්. Errors can be occur, there are 4 situations. First one, when information recorded in the prime end books. Second one, when information recorded in the ledger accounts. When balancing ledger accounts. And think when preparing trial balance. As well as think control account balance should be equal is balance. और මේකත් හොඳට බලන්න ඕන. ගාන හරියට ඇදුවොත් මේ control එකේ balance එක list එකේ balance එක equal වෙන්න ඕන. If those two balance are not equal, next lesson data reconciliation. ඒතර data reconciliation හදන්නේ මේ balance දෙක equal නැත්තම්. ඒතර මේක equal වෙන්නේ නැති වෙන්නේ මෙන්න මේ accounts වල දානකොට වැරදි amount එකක් දැම්මොත්. ඒතර මෙයා balance වෙන්නේ list එක වරදිනවා. වැරදි පැත්තට දැම්මොත්. වැරදි පැත්තට වැරදි amount එකක් දැම්මොත්. එහෙම නැත්නම් මේක balance කරනකොට වැරදුනොත්. balance එක වරදුනොත් මේක වරදිනවා. මේ ඔක්කොම හරියට හදලා list එකේ දානකොට වැරදුනොත්. පණ credit balance brackets වල දාන්න ඕනේ. මේක බැරි වෙලාවත් brackets නැතුව දැම්මොත් මේ control එකේ balance එකයි list එකේ balance එකයි සමාන වෙන්නේ නැහැ. මෙතන වරදින්න පුළුවන් ක්‍රම තියෙනවා 5ක් list debtors ledger එකේ. amount එක වරදින්න පුළුවන්, side එක වරදින්න පුළුවන්, amount එකයි side එකයි දෙකම වරදින්න පුළුවන්, balance කරනකොට වරදින්න පුළුවන්. එහෙනම් නැත්නම් balance ටික ඔක්කොම හදලා හරි list එකේ දානකොට වැරදිලා තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඔන්න reconciliation හදන්න හේතුව බලන්න. But control account effect journal total value. Think sales journal total value, sales return journal total value, discount allowed column total value. ඔන්න journal වල total එක වරදිනොත් control එක වරදිනවා. ඊට අමතරව වැරදි පැත්තට දැම්මොත් වැරදි amount එකක් දැම්මොත් අන්න ගාන control එකේ balance එකයි list එකයි equal වෙන්නේ නැහැ. In this situation you have to discuss data reconciliation also. Therefore I will discuss from next week reconciliation part also, debtors and creditors reconciliation, and error correction also part of lesson 4. Think lesson 4 we have discussed source document already, prime end books we have discussed, and general ledger as the sub ledgers we have discussed, and trial balance also we have discussed how to prepare in the general ledger. And think debtors and creditors ledger we have to discuss further reconciliation part, data reconciliation, creditors reconciliation, but band reconciliation we have discussed already. At question number 11, 12, 13 ඒ ටික හදලා ආන්සර් එක මට දාන්න. එම් දැම්මොත් මම චෙක් කරලා ආපහු එවන්නම්. ඊතුරු control එකම ගන්න ටික හදන්න මේකේ. From next day I will discuss reconciliation part, debtors and creditors reconciliation. හරි ඊතුරු ටික හදන්න ගෙදරින්. Good night.